Ready. Ready. Away team selection as Trojans.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. There's a little something more in the air than a gentle breeze off the Black Warrior. It's the opening of another Crimson Tide football season under the lights in Bryant-Denny Stadium. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 formation. There are 6 categories. There are 7 subcategories. Options set to split 9 plays. You have 9 split. There are 7. Any. My click 0.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
There are 7 categories. You have 21
this
options.
Crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Got his man out of the backfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Entering play call.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, give it the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They boot it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Ace doubling. There are 3 categories. You have 5 options. HB slash is selected.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Dampier. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Entering play call.
You got to be careful through the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
There are 6 categories. There are 7 subcategories. Split. There are 7. Cover 3. Cover. Penny. My blitz 0.
He'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down and more. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
They'll give it to him again.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Mayama. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
Love the route there by the tight end and man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Yes.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll try the outside to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Now on second down. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first
formation. There are 8 categories. You have 8 options. Shotgun. Tackle. F twins over.
First play of the period will be a second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Price. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle, setting up for it.
He'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
There are 6 categories. There split. There are 7. Penny, cut, Michael 0.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards to pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Yes. Give cushion.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Got a man, it's Strachan. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Categories. You have 21
you got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there. He does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
There are 7 categories.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. Open space at the 25. Touchdown Trojans. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Entering play call.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. And once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them, too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Shotgun. Single back. Ace double wing. There are 3 categories. You have 5. HP power O.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Price. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Handoff to the lone back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Alabama comes to the line on third and short.
Zig.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Sluggo. Zig.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
There are 7. Cover 3. Michael at 0.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Tight end now in motion. Here's the handoff. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You have 21
Man
options.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. You have 4 options. Choose the play formation. Penny. There are 7 categories. You have
and the
21
Trojans
options.
with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
0 is selected.
And now on second down for this offense. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right? So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty.
Mike Blitz 0 is selected.
Line getting set on second down. Pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Middle third. Yes.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He lost one down the sideline. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Power up, shotgun, normal, split, Y off trip, punch, Y trips offset, double K. Doubles Y, split Y offset. Triple up, empty and cross street, split, punch, empty quads, RP, empty Y off trips. Monster.
They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Punch, slot left stack, empty base flick, monster. Empty quads. Punch quads.
Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a man, it's Dampier. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Slot open, split Y off, duck, Y, punch quads offset.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering baseline. Warm-up.
The Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Close. Inside your triple option.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Right.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
The toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quick. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end. Get a nice positive game on the toss play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the option. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Alabama pushing the tempo. On the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read.
And the ball is free on the pitch. They recover their own fumble. Somehow.
Shotgun.
Who knows how they got that thing back.
Empty quad.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
There are 27 categories. You have 14 options. Florida did is selected.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
That's a frustrating start for this offense at halftime. You know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while you're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
There are 7 categories. You have 21 options. What's your way selected?
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Mayama. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Touchdown,
football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got
space.
Get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offensive game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. You got to get it together.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business.
There are 6 categories. There are 7 subcategories. Option is set to split 9 plays. You have 9. Split. There are 7. Any. Michael 0.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line.
Division. Yes.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Division.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Bunch formation for these receivers.
Pass. Pass.
These corners backing off a bit. Back to throw, it's Mayaba. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And that's 2 times he's gotten to the quarterback. The Crimson Tide linebackers have a long history of getting after the passer, whether it's Will Anderson, Derek Thomas, Cornelius Bennett, you name it.
You run out of oxygen there. I hear you. There's so many great guys in the past, and this is a defense that, when you see this defense, that they're going to get after quarterbacks. They believe if you have time, you will win, and you can see it's no different. This group is just flying after the quarterback and making life really hard on him.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Prevent special. Punt return 33 England. There are 6 categories. You have punt safe.
And the Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Entering play call.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Skill area selected. Flex bone. Single jack. Ace double wing. There are 3. AHD powered O.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking for room. It's Price. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing in this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Here comes the option. Creates a little space. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Extra point here will tie the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Tech has been almost unstoppable today offensively. Between the game plan and the play calling and the execution, it's been near perfection. They're up by 27 over the Rebels. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. I thought he was gone for sure, but he's out of bounds at the 6.
Error 7. Penny. Mike 0.
It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They take the lead with the 6.
Entering play call. Formation. Error 7 categories. You have 21 options.
Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just that he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Pistol, shotgun, single path, ace double wing. There are 3 categories. You have 5 options. HD smash is selected.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
On the option. He'll keep it himself. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
Entering plate, split, penny, Mike 0.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Mayava. Got his man on the right. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter.
Categories. You have 21 options. Mike 0 is selected.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter.
Cover 1. Penny. Corner. Mike 0.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
Categories. You have 21 options.
2nd down coming up.
Selected. Middle 3rd.
Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
A veritable Crimson Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
Yes.
On fourth down, going to the air. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. To the air. It's Dampier. That's caught. It's Williams. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
We have 6 options. HB Blunt Dive selected.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Right. Right.
They'll give it to the back. And some room to work. There he goes. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
6 options.
Let's talk about Alabama. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Caught in the backfield, it's Price. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
HBWK formation. Flex bone. Close. Error 7 cat. Inside your triple option.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, coach, play formation, arrow, shotgun, doubles off glow, and tricks HD, punch quads open, F twins over, tackle, split tie, wing back, Y off trick, punch quads offset, crack toss.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll get rid of it. The tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
You have 14 options. Pad attempt is selected.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. UTSA has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day.
And he's not going to take the touchback. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Mayava. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
I'm out on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation.
Pass. Give pushing.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Snagged out of the air. Hits him with with a stiff arm. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
7 categories.
That big pickup on what they call the drag round, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Pulls and fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Entering play call. There are 7 categories. You have 21 options. Make clicks are selected.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
21 options. Make click 0 is selected.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense.
Middle third.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
Entering play call. Formation. Total. Special. On return 33 even. There are 6 categories. You have 3 options. Punt block, field goal block right.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow.
Entering play
You
call.
understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive.
Doubles off close. There are empty quads. Quick quiet punch quad. Crack toss.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Gets the back moving. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Tosses it back. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Entering play call.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
27 categories. You have 12 options. Reverse flea
Got to get everybody
selected.
lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field.
Right.
It's a flea flicker. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you flip